Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for joining me for the Hillside Heart Prompts week number 10. Unbelievable in the double digits. Oh, I already chose, before I choose a heart or two hearts, I chose my page. Thought I'd put it right to that spot. I feel like something bright. This week's prompts. Today's prompts are delightfully unusual hat, contributed by, I've got to read this properly, Wiggle Butt Red Foot, and Blossom, contributed by Christina at ScrapcraftnStitchery. Delightfully unusual hat and Blossom. And I have this bright gel printed paper page, double spread. I'm going to use that. I have a Vanity Fair I picked up for very cheap at the thrift store recently. And you know what? It's Vanity Fair, so maybe there's some delightfully unusual hats in here. I'm going to do it quickly. But I'm hoping this will give me an unusual hat. Oh my gosh, that is funny. That is funny right here. Look at that hat. And it's my colors, pink. I'm going to have to cut that out because that could be it. We'll see if there's another one. This would make an unusually delightful hat. I'm going to take this out because this could be my little art find. I have 2 pages, so you know, maybe I'll use both sides. And then what's the other one? Oh, Blossom. Yes, Blossom. Okay, just trying to see if there's another. That's a very delightful and unusual hat. That's an unusual hat too. But you can't really see it very well. I like the other one because it's bigger and it's unusual. I consider it delightful because it has pink. Oh, that is a beautiful hat. Well, I just had another idea because I have this I can make into an unusual. Let me get my words straight. It's delightfully unusual hat. If I have one of my faces, I just gathered some of the faces that I have made, and okay, this is going to be, let me just try it. Like, she could wear that hat. That would fit. No. That would sort of work. She already has a headband in there, so I'm not gonna, and that's too big. I'm gonna use my marker sketch. So many friends are practicing their faces, and thanks, Lynn, for the reminder. And I also want to thank Irene, who also is sharing how to do faces, teaching how to do really fun sketches. I'm going to cut this one out, and there's so many others. I love Jane Davenport. I probably don't even have to cut around because I can leave that. That's a crazy hat. Something different. And do a little bit of a slice up here. So the top of her head can go in. Week 10, oh my goodness, I know. I'm being repetitive. It's just amazing how fast time flies. A little bit wider. I could do some flowers on the end of these. Oh, that might work. That would be fun. I'm going to take the shine off, the glare. Just take the glare, the gloss, not glue it together, and try not to tear it. And I'm thinking as I'm doing this, I could reach for some little cutout flowers that I've had ready for journaling. They're roses, and the flowers that I'm talking about are these. They're just in here. And I think I'll take on, I have a bow. Maybe we'll use that. Use these up. Leave them in here for now, and then I'll take them out as I need them. And I have some leftovers, some digitals. I'm going to use that because it has the blossoms and the eyes of my, I don't know what I'm going to call her. I'll have to think of something. Maybe she's going to be Blossom. Oh, maybe that's her name. And she's looking this way towards the right. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll put Cynthia over here. And then I'll put this Blossom Princess over here with her funky hat. And I know it's a delightfully unusual hat. I'm going to put that there, and then I'll be able to put some flowers. She can be on an angle. I'm going to put her on here first to sort of decide which way things are going, which direction. I have to remember this white edge is part of the page, so that's okay. I can do that. I'll do some mark making after on there. I'm not going to put a body on this girl. What I think I'll do is I'll tuck in some roses, maybe even this. I'm getting ahead of myself and just start to glue things down. I'll leave some openings around the edges so I can tuck some things in and then secure it once it's finished, once I know what I'm doing. love to improvise. Okay, well that's on. So she could be up like this, up here in the corner. And I think that'll be good because I can leave this open and use it as my tuck spot for my heart. So, and then I can put her name on here too, Cynthia. And I left that open at the top so I can put a little lace or something up there. What I'll do is I'll leave this open and I'll leave my heart like this. I've also been wondering if I should put some rosy cheeks, some color here on my mat. And maybe a little bit of she has a little bit of life to her. Down here, let's use these roses up, some of them anyway. I'm going to do it like this. That'll also help to fill in some of this white space. Oh, here's a corner one. I think I have to take advantage of that. I did not see that one coming. I've had these so long, way before I had my channel, so I don't know where they came from. I can't remember. I never wrote it down. Now I'm going to put some in here. Well, I'm going to be doing some more layering. Take some of, oh, I have another corner one and I have a bow. I might have to add a bow to Cynthia's hat up here. That would be fun. Oh, she does have a little bow right there. Maybe that'll go there. What else? Oh, I have this flower. I'm going to use that one. Fun to use them up. Different colored ones. Add this one. Maybe this one here. Just deciding on which ones to put where is my adventure. Come on, who remembers the show Blossom, now that I'm thinking about it? I think this is a really fun, quick way to do this. I could spend time and draw my fun flowers. I think it's fun to use all the fodder, the things that you've collected, because I can always get more. Okay, that's the same size. That's okay. I want to decorate a little bit around here too. Since they're friends sharing their love of delightfully unusual hats. That's what they're sharing. I'm going to put this one on this corner. That's all glued up there. What else do I have? Layer them up. I can go there. Oh, maybe a couple of... Put that one there. Oh, this is really fun. I could get lost in this. Trying to put these I'm not going to glue this down. I took out a couple of stamps. Okay, this is just a stamp block, but I'm going to use this. It's hard to see. It says Bloom. I'm going to put that on here. Just going to put it in a, I don't know if I'll put it in 2 places or 1. I think that's what it's, I better check this out. I think it says Bloom, but I could be wrong. Oh, it does. I can see it here. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. I have enough space in here that I can add some journaling. Bloom where you're planted. Oh, that didn't come out very nice. I'm going to try it again. I think it'll have to do. That's okay. It's more of a mark than anything else. I'm not going to do any more of that one. But I do have my script stamp. I'm going to put some just in random spots. Then I'll put my, see if I have room for washi tape. I'm just going to do a little bit here. A little bit here and there. Oh, the other thing I just noticed, this was a leftover digital, and I think it said Bloom or Blossom where you are planted. That's fun. Really fun. I'm not a fan of the way that turned out. I'm going to put some washi tape over top. More roses right here. I think that'll be appropriate. little bit of glue first. Probably enough graphics there. I like the pink. It just keeps going. And so does this hat. I still have quite a few left in my pouch. I'm going to keep the white the way it is. I was going to color it in, but I have some of the script on here. But I'm going to take my spun sugar, the very light pink, and put a little bit of a little edge. I don't know if anybody's going to see it, but I know it's there. And that's all that matters. I definitely don't use ink all around my images and things all the time. One thing I'm going to do though is, let me see, no, I was going to round my corners, but I have something on the other side. So I'll just leave them like that. Oh, and I wanted to put something up here, so I will get a scrappy piece of fabric or lace. Another fun week, bringing out lots of wonderful thoughts. I did a little bit of journaling at the bottom. It's already pretty busy, so I'm not going to use this. I could put a little journaling card in there. I'm going to add my week on this blank area. Week 10. This week's prompts are Blossom and Delightfully Unusual Hat. I did 2 hats. I made a hat for, this is my girl Blossom. I had to use it. And I put this hat on her from a magazine, gave her some beautiful blossoms up here, and added them everywhere. And then I took this out of the magazine. Cynthia's hat is quite unusual, delightful. I added a bow, make it even more unusual. Used the gel printing that I had put into the journal as my base, as my background. Added a little bit of script stamping. Added a stamp down here. It didn't turn out, so I put the washi tape. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I hope you're inspired. Always stay adventurous and be cozy. I'll see you in the next video. Have fun in your art books. Bye for now.